This is the Muzilog magazine podcast with host Sam Archer. Hello, and welcome to Muzilog.com. I'm Samuel Archer, your host. Don't forget to visit us on Muzilog.com, Muzilog. I'm here with a special guest in the building. Well, she's in her building.
Right.
Welcome to Muzilog. We have TrinSetta Music. I want to welcome you. How are you doing today? I'm doing good. I see you got nice lighting over there. You're looking really pristine and everything. You know, queendom and all that good stuff.
Thanks.
Welcome. So, we have a lot to discuss. I heard some music recently, and I'm like, I had to nod my head. I gave you the nod. I was like, all right. Then I've been checking you out on Apple Music and all that good stuff. So where are you from originally?
I'm from Fort Worth, Texas.
Ah, you're in the southern vibe over there.
Yeah.
All right. How close is that to where is that? With the big spot is Houston?
We are about 4 hours from Houston and about a 30-minute to an hour from Dallas.
Oh, well, you're okay. So that's like 4 hours.
Yeah, no, it's not close to Houston at all.
Okay. So are you like south or north of
North?
North?
Don't let me lie. I'm serious.
I know it's not a trick question. I was just asking for a little bit of clarity in my head.
Gotcha.
Are you close to Austin?
No.
Oh, so Austin is even further away.
Austin and Houston are both about, I think, 4 hours away.
Oh, wow. So, all right. I was going to say
where too is Dallas.
I was probably going to say you're in the boondocks, but I don't want to say that. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like more countryside? Like
Fort Worth is city.
Okay, all right. I gotta pull up my geography book. Sorry, and like tap in and see where that is from. Okay, so what's some of your influences? How did you start getting into music?
My music is like a generational thing for my family. My mom sang, my grandmother was in a singing group, so it was kind of just was in me. But I've been doing music consistently since I was about 16, but I've always sang, like church, school, choir, everything. My influences are like I like a lot of Erykah Badu, India Arie, Etta James, like Lauryn Hill. I like a lot of older music.
All right. So when you say like, did you say Mary J. Blige?
No, I didn't say Mary. I said Erykah.
Erykah, okay.
But I don't know too much of her music.
Okay, that's all right. Well, yeah. I mean, Erykah came after.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, her record was like a little bit after. Mary was sort of closer to the, more like the early 90s.
Yeah, I'm like a hair too young for Mary.
Oh, okay. All right. And the reason why I say Mary, because Mary was what I remember for hip hop music, and I was living in New York at the time. There was a time when you were just R&B or you were hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
They never really started mixing the music. So one of the first people to do it was a gentleman from Stetsasonic. I don't know if you remember that rap group.
Mm-mm.
But they had a record called All This Jazz. So the producer in there, Daddy-O, you might have heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
He had a group called TCF, the Chosen Few. And I think with that group, he started mixing where you had hip hop elements with singing, where you could actually sing a song by using like samples, because and then samples weren't in key like how they have it now. You know, you can have samples and they're in the key that you want. Well, what this feels like I'm doing a lesson here.
I didn't feel like I'm in class.
I'm so sorry. I didn't even mean to do that. But it's funny, right? Yeah, but anyway, so Mary was sort of like a climax of hip hop elements and R&B elements, where it was kind of like that whole blend. So then, you know, so from her, and then not too long after that, you had people like Gina Thompson. You had there's a couple of different people, even before you got to people like Faith. Evans and so on, and then you know, you had Roots that were pushing this whole neo soul type of a thing, you know. And then out of that streamline, you would have Lauryn Hill and Erica and D'Angelo and all of them sort of start coming under that whole thing. But anyway, you just said you were a hair too young, so I just wanted to just at least put the
Got you. Yeah.
give you a little map for you to work with, so you could see, you know, see like the trail.
Got you.
Of it. But yeah, so I met you a couple of weeks ago. Shout out to the Urban Influencer.
Yes.
And shout out to Missy Party Doll. I mean, she's actually one of the main reasons why you're on here. She's like, Sam, you gotta interview her. I'm like, yes, Missy, I'm gonna make it happen. So let's talk about the new music. You do have an EP out.
Yes.
What's the title of the EP?
The EP that I already have out is titled Toxic. It's on all platforms. I did that back in November, and I dropped I did a virtual concert because it was during COVID time. But that did really well. I have to drop another EP next month. So that one.
Oh,
yeah.
So we got to talk about that too.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So what was the process like in terms of starting? I'm asking this for other up-and-coming artists that, you know, they probably might want to know, well, what's your approach? So, for example, do you play an instrument? Or
no, I know how to play Mary Had a Little Lamb. That's about all I got.
Mary.
That's it.
Okay. All right. Well, you know, Mary Had a Little Lamb is a song.
Yep, it's a song. One.
It's something. You know, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I don't know the verses and stuff, just the chorus.
Okay. And what, you do that on a keyboard? Like you would on a keyboard? Okay.
Not very good, but I learned how to play it in 2007, so.
Okay.
I'm holding on to my little song.
Nothing wrong with that. So you're more of a writer that will, you'd probably get tracks from a beat maker maybe?
Yeah.
And then you write that way? Okay. Now, do you, were you working with like one specific beat maker, or you had like a plethora of different?
No, I have more than one, but I do get a lot of my beats from the same person. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I do it very often, but the majority of my beats, like especially that EP, were pretty much all from the same person, or one of two people. Okay.
And more than likely, your beat maker would eventually be your producer.
Maybe. The person that makes my beats is overseas, and I recorded a studio out here that I've been recording at since I was 14.
Okay, so you're producing the project then?
Right.
Okay. Because and I'm saying this because some people think that a beat maker is automatically a producer.
Yeah.
And a beat maker is really yesterday's arranger. Yesterday's arranger is today's beat maker. Let me say it that way. So that where the arranger would use real instruments and write, okay, this is the piano parts.
Right.
This is the bass, this is the strings, this is the guitar, this is what the vocals would do, and da-da-da-da. And they'll actually write it out on a sheet. That was your arranger. Today, you know, you can do it with equipment. You still need a little musical knowledge, but you're using more tools. You have samples and stuff you can use, and sounds and sound effects to create the music and so on. So okay, all right. So that's your approach. Now, did you have a single before you did the EP? Like, were you sort of coming up in the ranks?
Yeah, so I had been putting music out since 2016, but I was away at college, so I wasn't really just taking it serious. And by the time I ended up coming back, so we ended up getting sent home because of COVID. We couldn't be out there. So when I came home, I just started working on it individually. But I dropped my single Drugs last, I want to say May, around May or April. I dropped that video first. Then I waited the entire summer. I dropped another video called Flow Tree, and then I did the EP concert. So I had a little. I was out there a little bit, but not really that much until after my concert. So that concert, I did it a live stream on YouTube, and when I finished the concert, like it was like a 15-20 minute arrangement. Once I finished it, I had like maybe 120 something views, not that much. And by the next like maybe a week, 2 weeks, I'm at 72,000, I think, or something. Like it went way
Wow.
up. So I was
you went viral.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It threw me off.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So what was the deciding factor for you to because you said you weren't taking it that seriously. So what was the thing that said to you know what, I'm going to like really do this to do this?
My real reason or my fake reason?
I don't know.
Well, I look at universal signs. That's why I say that. So everybody's not like, open to everything, but
okay.
So I came back from school and I had this orange ladybug that kept following me everywhere. And I looked it up, and it just basically means to follow your divine path and the universe will take care of the rest. So I use that as a fly.
As a sign.
Yeah.
Okay. I could work with that, if I'm walking down the street and I see, a burger here and then I keep seeing the burger, then I'm like, I think I need to eat a burger today.
Sometimes think something.
But I get it.
Learn about the ever-changing climate of the music industry and learn how to position yourself. With the new book, Hybrid Executive, great for indiepreneurs, indie artists, managers, engineers, booking agents, and more. Hybrid Executive is the new terminology for today's indie artist, written by music producer Samuel E. Archer. Now available at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Apple Books, BookBaby, and other leading ebook distributors. Visit thehybridexecutive.com for more information.
Where did you study, by the way? You said you were in college.
And it's called Texas College. It's in Tyler, Texas.
Okay, now is that close to where you're from originally?
Hour and 50 minutes from here.
Okay.
Not too far, but.
So you stayed in the vicinity?
Yeah, I didn't go too far.
Okay, all right. Maybe I'll visit that town one day. Maybe I'll.
Yeah, it's real small. That's out in the country. I had a partial volleyball scholarship and a partial academics, and then once I got there, I got a scholarship for cheerleading as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually wasn't doing anything music related in school. I was in school to be a high school teacher. Then I decided to come home.
And then, so you got a sign, and then you're like, I'm going to take this seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
And coming home from the COVID thing, too, was a big factor. Like, this semester is the first semester that they opened our school back up physically.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not taking classes this semester. I'm going to next semester, but. Yeah.
Okay. So did you have an idea what was responsible for your song actually going viral? Like,
I have no idea. Still to this day.
I
have no idea.
So you just did this song, put it up, and then...
It's just like, it was crazy. I don't know, because like before that, I wasn't really just getting a whole bunch of views on there. I wasn't really doing music seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure.
Okay. So you said mom sang,
mm-hmm.
and your grandmother. So were they singing in church or?
So grandmother was in a church singing group, And my mom, she was actually a actor as well. So she did theater arts and singing and stuff. So she was an actress at the Jubilee Theater downtown here. A well-known Black-owned theater.
Okay, and you grew up in that environment.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Now, did Dad do anything? Like he's a musician?
My dad was a basketball player. Like at school. That's it. My dad played basketball, but I pretty much church and mom.
Okay.
Thinking part.
So when you said like you were going to be a teacher that does I forgot what you said you were going to do, but it sounded sports related.
Oh no, I'm actually was in school to be like an English and history teacher, but in high school.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I was I wanted to be a teacher so that I could coach volleyball or like dance or something.
Right. I think I heard something like that. And then, so I was saying, well, maybe that was on your dad's side of the family that maybe.
Yeah, dad's side is definitely like the athletes and stuff. My mom's side is more of the like theater and fine arts.
That sounds like a good mix. You know, I can see that happening.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So all right. So you did the EP. You have actually I was checking. Well, I might even. Now you rap and sing, right? Okay, so that's kind of unique for a lot of different, for different reasons, and for like you don't really see people doing both. Okay, Missy did both. Lauren kind of did both. Yeah, it's not like either the person they do rhymes or they sing. Like really sing, but it sounds like you're proficient in both fields. Like did you like practice to do that, or was that something that just came naturally?
No, I guess just naturally. I've always pretty much done both as long as I have done music. But I was always a singer. I got into rapping when I was about 13 or 14.
Mm-hmm.
But singing, I've been doing that since birth. So yeah, I guess you could say I learned it.
Okay, so did you like check someone out and like did you listen to someone's to sort of vibe with your word flow or?
Yeah, I mean I had a lot of like inspirations as far as that. Like Erica, I liked how because Erykah Badu wasn't a singer at first. I was told she was a rapper and kind of eased her way into singing, but I liked that style or like the Lauryn Hills, or I like this girl named Angel Hayes that does that type of thing as well. So I kind of just vibe with it, like a flowetry type of thing.
All right, so you do Toxic. Now my song on there is actually they're all good songs, but my song there is Too Late.
Too Late, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the one that Missy sent out to me. Like, hey, check this out. So what was it like putting that together? Like, all right, I'm going to do EP. What did you want your listeners to gather from that?
I wanted it to be very relatable because my thing with Toxic was kind of like, I don't know if you can tell throughout the songs, but I'm kind of going back and forth. Like I'm confused. Some points I'm like, fuck you, I'm about to leave. And then other points I'm like, I love you, I'm not going nowhere. So it's supposed to be like relatable because I feel like everybody is like that. Nobody.
To a degree. I hate you today, I love you tomorrow, I like you tonight, I hate you in the morning.
Pretty much.
Okay, so that's what Toxic, that's sort of like your concept of toxic?
Yeah.
Okay, so is that a good toxic or a bad toxic?
I feel like toxic is just reality. I don't think it's like a bad thing. I think it's just I feel like toxic is your own perception of somebody else's situation. What you might be going through might not be toxic to me, but to you it might be. So yeah, and
yeah. That's why we have movies and books.
Right.
And then we have a prison system because someone might have gone over the edge,
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the new project you have coming.
Yeah, so this new one, I'm still kind of deciding because I'm sitting on so much music. Like I have 6 songs out, but I have over 100 recorded already. Like just sit,
Oh,
so I can kind of just pick and choose what I want. But this one, it's not gonna be as sad of an EP, like as like in my feelings, but it's more so like I'm doing a lot more rapping on this one. So just
okay, okay.
like versatility.
Hmm. Okay, okay. Now, if you were going to collaborate today with some of the artists that's out there right now, who would be some of those people? Maybe 2 or 3 people you'd like to collaborate with.
Definitely the ones that I've named already. Would love to do a song with Rihanna. Brent Fayez, I really like to do a song with him.
Okay.
J. Cole. There's a lot of good artists out here. Like I'm open to doing music with everybody, but
Okay.
definitely the ones that I have named are on my top, 10.
Okay. Okay. And on the singing side, what would that look like?
I would like to do a song with Janae Aiko, Kalani. Probably like Jasmine Sullivan, just real neo soul, but kind of vibey music.
Okay, that's good. That'll be all right. Well, let's hope they see this interview and
Right.
they probably reach out. They're like, "Yo,
Yeah.
check out TrinSetta."
Check me out, chriskeys.com. I'm worldwide.
Tony Altamirano.
Hi, I'm Gina.
What's up, everybody? I'm Win Vu, award-winning remixer.
Koya, I'm an artist.
Hi, my name's Justina Bethel.
Hi, I'm Mike Bowen from Denton, Texas. How you doing? This is Tom Cup, music by Tom Cups. Check out Samuel E. Archer's book, Hybrid Executive. We are in the business, and here's how you can be a better business person because you're running your business.
You can find my music at JustinaBeth_EL on Instagram or JustinaBethel.com, and I am a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive, just like you.
Follow me at Koya Music, and I'm also a hybrid executive.
I'm worldwide, baby, but just know I'm a hybrid executive. That's all you need to know, baby.
Get on up, B.
Check out my music, MikeBowen.com. I'm a hybrid executive.
I'm a hybrid executive.
So you do have you have a clothing line too, right? Is it a clothing line or you just have some t-shirts?
Well, I have different things. I have t-shirts, I have sweatsuits, I have jackets. So yes and no, but it's my TrinSetta music merch.
Okay. All right. Well, we have a little inside joke on that one, but
Yep.
I gotta work and get my thing on that. And how folks who see this interview can if they're interested in getting your merch. What's
just DM me and I'll place your orders, and I take care of all my own merch orders. My aunt makes my shirts, so
okay. So everyone can through
message me directly, or you can manage my manager Extended Play. So you
okay, all right, and I'll put it in the notes where people can
yeah
check you out. All right, so is this a new project? Is it named already? Like, is there like a title? You're working with a theme?
There are potential names, but I haven't got a one yet.
All right, and this is slated for next month, as in September?
Yes.
Okay. So that's your mom's birthday, you said?
Yes, she's turning 40.
Oh, mom is a Virgo.
Mm-hmm.
All right, shout out to the Virgos.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. So is there anything else that you want to let the audience know that I didn't ask you as yet?
Probably just where they can find my music and stuff. If you look up TrinSetta Music on all platforms, anything from Apple Music all the way down to TikTok, you'll find my music.
Okay, so I do mess with the artists a little bit. I have 3 questions that I ask all the artists, and some people do feel violated in the end, but don't worry about it.
I don't know about you, Sam.
I'm not gonna do the Zoom thing on here. I'm just gonna keep it. I know they're gonna be laughing at that comment.
Right.
Okay, so the first thing I ask the artists, what is your favorite color?
Rose gold.
What?
Rose gold.
Rose gold. Rose. I have never heard rose gold before. So what is that? Is that like it's sort of like a pinkish gold or?
It's a real pretty like pink. That's exactly what it is. A pinkish gold.
Rose gold.
Mm-hmm.
What? Okay, what? Normally they'll either say black or blue.
Black, red. Yeah, right.
So you gotta.
My second favorite is black. If I had to pick a regular color, but rose gold it's just pretty.
Let's go with rose gold. I mean, like, what, it just drew you in, or there was a reason why you like?
I really just like the color, and I also had a friend that passed, and that was his rap name.
Okay, all right. Well, so that's question number one.
Okay.
Question number two has to do with preparing food. What is your favorite dish to prepare?
Make fettuccine alfredo with shrimp, broccoli, sausage, and chicken in it.
That almost sounds Italian. Is that like?
Yeah. To a certain extent, I guess. I would probably consider that more of like a Cajun thing, like the shrimp and sausage type of.
Yeah. Okay. And now, what you drink that with wine or how?
Probably a Dr. Pepper or he's a weirdo.
Okay. All right. So, rose gold, and what's the name of that? It's like
We'll just maybe a seafood Alfredo.
Seafood Alfredo. All right, and you see those questions weren't bad, right?
It wasn't that bad. Now, what's your third one, Sam? No, you got to throw something in there.
It's not that bad. I just mess with people. So who are you listening to this week?
This week.
Yeah, who are
I'm actually currently working on the EP, so I have really been listening to myself. But
well, yeah, we know you're gonna be listening to you.
I got my playlist is pretty much it's Jill, Erica, Lauryn Hill, Bob Marley, and Floetry in the playlist that I do. I do hair, so I'm doing hair right now. But that's pretty much my go-to.
So you're rocking with Jill Scott, Jill Scott, Erica Badu, Lauryn Hill,
Bob Marley, and Floetry. That's all one playlist.
Oh my! What a list!
Right?
How did Bob get in there?
I don't know. Ask YouTube. Cause he's in that playlist. Bob is in there very much so.
Okay. Oh, so we gotta ask YouTube. There's someone.
I don't know why they did it, but I like it.
I hear you, my dear. I hear you. Well, TrinSetta music. It was good with this. This was pretty good. I had fun doing this. I hope you had fun as much as I did. And how can folks? I know we spoke about it again, but just for the interview, how can folks get onto you?
You can go to my Instagram. It's TrinSetta_music, and my music is on all platforms. I'm on all social medias under TrinSetta Music, or on all platforms it's under TrinSetta Music as well.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, and make it a great day. Enjoy the rest of your day.
No problem.
And a shout out to your manager. Is it your manager, Yella?
Yella, yes.
All right. Tell him I said hello. And Missy's going to see this sometime. I'm going to send you the link. And it's going to be a beautiful thing.
Okay, yeah. Awesome.
And I'm going to put my order in for my T-shirt.
All right. I'll be waiting on it.
All right.
All right. Peace.
Take care.
Learn about the ever-changing climate of the music industry and learn how to position yourself with the new book, Hybrid Executive, great for indiepreneurs, indie artists, managers, engineers, booking agents, and more. Hybrid Executive is the new terminology for today's indie artist, written by music producer Samuel E. Archer. Now available at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Apple Books, BookBaby, and other leading ebook distributors. Visit thehybridexecutive.com for more information.
Be sure to visit our website, Muzilog.com. MUZILOG, Muzilog.com, where music, entertainment, and culture lives.